Hey girl, welcome back. Listen, we're going to jump into a semi tarot investigation with Miss Whitney Houston. You guys welcome her to the show today. We call Whitney to the show today because, of course, she got a new movie that came out. Yes, Whitney had been passed away many years now, but a new movie just got released concerning Whitney. At least I saw one that was advertised. Now we're gonna just pull some energy on what happened to Whitney that night because, girl, I just never really just got the real truth behind it, okay? And then what was told to me just didn't sit well with me. I didn't like the fact that they knew she was upstairs and they continued the party and talking about Whitney would want that. That's a lie. The Whitney that I thought I knew would have told y'all to go up there and get her body and see about her, not party, okay? Especially not party without her. So, yeah. So we're going to pull some cards and find out what's the energy behind the night that Whitney Houston passed away. Okay, can we get some details with the cards? So divine angels, if you will, please give me the best cards from this deck to describe the energy of Whitney Houston the night that she passed away. I love me some Whitney. I love all her songs. Honey, turn on the karaoke machine. I'm going to sing me a Whitney song. Okay? That's my girl. Okay, let's see. First thing we got is creator. We got the creator card here. Now, I don't know, somebody who felt like they created Whitney. Okay? Now, when you just think about creator, you think about God. Okay? Then if you're not going to go that far, you probably think, okay, well, maybe mother and father. And then if not, then it's like, who else tried to be responsible for creating Whitney? Okay, is that Clyde Davis? Do he think he the creator? But it speaks about a catalyst and a maker. It could be a mother and a father as well with the 9 card. And we got somebody, it's like, okay, we got a woman here with red hair, or a girl. And then we got a little Bambi being held here, captive. Okay, a little doe. A little doe, a deer, female deer. Okay, so we got a little do re mi. So it could be, girl. Give me Clyde a little bit. Okay, then is it Sicily? Is it Sissy? That's the name of her mama. But we got some transgressions here. There's some transgressions here from whoever they think is the creator of Whitney. Okay, her creator. Here, there's some flaws, some contradictions in the stories, and there were some mistakes that were made. Now, did they mean to hurt Whitney, or was it just a simple mistake? Okay, so but there's something about a creator, somebody that felt like they created her, and there were flaws. Okay, now look at that. Okay, it's almost like a souvenir. It's almost like Whitney was a souvenir, because isn't this what they use after somebody go hunting, and then they keep the head and hang it up on the walls as a souvenir of what they done. Okay, but then it also speaks about flaws and some contradictions here. Something ain't mathing, honey. Something ain't mathing in the story. So let's see. Let's find out more about what's going on here. Okay, now let's find out more about this creator. Okay, why is the creator card here? Who is the creator, and why is the creator card here? I'm gonna pull from this deck. Find out more about this creator. Is this Clyde? Is this her mother? Okay, is this somebody who felt like they created her? They created Whitney. Why is this creator card here? We got perceptions with the 3rd house. Honey, 3rd house. Whatever that means to you. It speaks about speech, a thought. Okay, social media, excursions, dating, siblings. Okay, so it could be family. We got research, street life. It's speaking about some type of street life here as well. Girl, is it your pusher? Is your neighborhood dope man? Okay, is that the neighborhood dope man from 3rd Ward? 3rd house on the corner? Baby, I'm just trying to put the clues together, okay? But there's some type of perception. Like, you had a perception of Whitney that probably was not what we think it is, okay? Like, my perception of her may not be the perception of what happened that night, okay? I probably won't want to see Whitney the way that she was that night. Also speaks about circulation. Something about her circulation in her blood, in her system. This discussions. Okay, talk about having discussions with people that were surrounding her. Talk about surroundings and your social ability. Okay, now we know they continue to party while Whitney laid upstairs in a so-called bathtub. Okay, and then gave speeches as well. They talk about speeches and thoughts. I mean, they was doing it all down there, downstairs. Okay, but with this three perceptions. Okay, let's find out more. Okay, we got the fire starter. They wanted to come out, but girl, I didn't. So let's find out more. What do we need to know about this creator? Anything else that you can tell us from this deck concerning this creator? No, I don't feel like nothing's going to be told about the creator. Okay, let's see. Give me more about this creator. Is there anything else we need to know about this creator and this third house perception? The night that Whitney Houston passed away. What do we need to know? Okay, now this speaks of a main man, the number one man in Whitney's life. Now, who could that be? Because we know Bobby wasn't there. It wasn't Bobby. It wasn't Bobby no more. Okay, because we know that was number one for a minute. Now, it could have been Bobby, but it's somebody who gave a speech. Okay, somebody thoughts that she thought about. Maybe somebody that she probably been seeing on social media with. Probably went on excursions with this person. Also speaks about Ray J. I mean, look at Ray J. It speaks about street life, which could have been Ray J. Okay, but it also speaks about something in her circulation. Okay, having discussion with this person, and this person was surrounding her at the night that she passed away. So we got the creator here. Somebody created a problem. Okay, and it seems like a main man, whoever this main man was to her. Okay. Next, we have transgressions. Let's find out more about these transgressions. Okay, what does this deck want to tell us about the transgressions of what happened? The flaws, the contradictions, the mistakes that were made with Whitney Houston the night that she passed away. What do we need to know? Okay, off top, I can tell you right now, we got Moon, Pluto. Okay, we got that weird energy, baby. We got that Hollywood energy. So we got Pluto's speaks about the transformation. Now you know when you leave this earth, you transform. Okay, your spirit is still the same, I think. Soul, but the body goes through a transformation for sure. That's a renewal. There's some type of inner source, a basic instincts. So it seems like a basic instinct that maybe did Whitney know that this was going to happen to her. It's just like a awareness that she knew that it was happening. And it seemed like when something like this, those sacrifices happen, it's like they get the people really high, almost like to kind of numb the pain. And we could tell that night that she did seem either very sweaty girl or very high girl. But it speaks about motivation, a personal power, evolution, composting. Wow, that's like recycling. It's like cycles. It also speaks about death, a rebirth. Okay, I know that writing is too small for y'all to read. But it definitely speaks about the transgressions. It's like some type of mistakes and transgressions happened when it came to her death and a rebirth. A rebirth. Now, who career became, Clyde Davis. Love him some Jennifer Hudson, don't he? Okay, I need to research when Jennifer Hudson blew up. Was it around the time that Whitney left? Because it seemed like Whitney just left the other day, but it's been a minute. So it also speaks about subversion, suspicious, very suspicious activity. Somebody was very obsessed, intensity, a reckoning, taboos, clearing, and extremes. So it seemed like it was very extreme what happened. It seems like her transformation wasn't easy. You know, Whitney ain't no easy target. That thing got attitude for days, as she should sometimes, because, you know, attitude ain't always bad. Everybody try to act like it's bad because they can't handle it. That's on you. Okay? But it's some type of intensity in a reckoning. Like, things came to a head, for sure. It's like it could have been a struggle. It's like, I don't think she went down easy. Okay? Next, we got Moon card. We got that Pluto Moon. What the moon speaks about your feelings. It speaks about an instinct. Again, I feel like her instincts had kicked in. Honey, no matter how high you think she was, baby, she still had a little fight in her. It speaks about nurturing. Okay, now if she was fighting, she definitely was fighting to stay here for her daughter. She loved her some Bobby Christine. And then for Bobby Christine, the same thing that happened to her, it's like, it's like, come on now. Same thing with Elvis and his daughter. It's like, can y'all please change it up? Don't make it so obvious. Girl, they think we so stupid. But we got comfort, digest. Okay, I don't know if that's stomach, something about stomach, okay, or digestion, or something was hard to digest. Speaks about home, family. Okay, it feel like I said, if she's fighting back, she was fighting back to stay here for Christina, and her family. But it also speaks about habits. Okay, because of her habits, she probably wasn't able to put up the good fight like she always would, or wanted to, or would have in a normal situation. It also speaks about femininity. Okay, her lineage, privacy, embodiment, emotions, substance. Okay, again, substance, self-soothing, moods, and the mother. Now, this is the second time mother done popped up here now. Okay, how was her mother after her death? Okay, was her mother at the party? Did her mother party while Whitney was upstairs? Girl, I need to look into that. Okay, next we got the fourth house. Honey, was she next door? Okay, we got the third house here. Then we got the fourth house, which speaks about roots. Now, this is definitely moving down to the family, because the first word says family here. So, yeah, we need to look into the family, too, in their transgression when it comes to Whitney, okay? Because I definitely know that Pat lady was moving suspect. But it's saying family is all in this together, okay, when it came to Whitney and her demise. It speaks about family, home, your background, your comfort, okay? So people, it's like the best way to take somebody out is to, to hit from the inside, like AKA to allow somebody from their family to attack, because they'll never see it coming, okay, because you around people that you comfortable with. It's also saying something about cooking. I don't know if they was eating. The inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits. Okay, still speaking about habits, and a shell. Okay, so it was a lot of things that were going on in her house. Third and fourth house, the perception and the roots, her family. Okay, it seemed like her family had a lot of transgressions and contradictions to their stories. Some mistakes were made, flaws. Okay, couldn't trust them. Okay, and it seems like she was comfortable around them, but then her instincts were kind of telling her something ain't right. But she was like, nah, this my mama. But then I think she always had issues with her mother. Okay, now they never let us know exactly what those issues were, but it's showing that they were very much deep rooted. Okay, from when she was small. Okay, from the roots, honey. So it probably came from, and it speaks about feminine energy. So maybe even the women in the family, it's giving women energy. Okay, from mother, girl. If she had I think she was the only child, but I don't know if she had a sister. But it speaks about siblings. Okay, I think she had a brother that's something. Girl, Whitney got a story that I don't quite know, but they try to put little stuff out there. It's like, dang, I didn't know that. How did we not know that? But it's something that's very deep rooted with her. Okay, and it's starting with the family, y'all. Okay, now Clyde probably thought he was an uncle. Okay, it's all about her social too. Okay, so let's find out more about this main man here. Give me more about this main man. What do we need to know about this main man in Whitney's last days? Whoever this main man is, he set some type of standards in her life. Okay, it speaks about a ring. Now, maybe somebody she was dating. Now, I didn't never believe that she was dating Ray J. Okay, it seemed like he could, just because he was caught with her, he'd be the pusher. I believe he the D man, honey. He the California D man, neighborhood dope man. Okay, because it speaks about property and agreement here when it came to this man. Okay, in a ring, which means some type of engagement. They was engaging in some type of partnership. And then it also speaks about enlightenment. Somebody setting the standards. Could be somebody that's supposed to be protecting or acting like they're protecting them, but it's like separation, your destiny. Okay, with this clock, you could be running out of time. Okay, it's some type of time limit that's here. Okay, for the lady, the feminine energy. This lady, now the woman has a feminine instinct. She has women have good instincts. This also speaks about instincts again. So it's like Whitney has started to pick up on some things. Okay, she has started to pick up something they right. And you know, Whitney, if she's picking it up, she's speaking on it. And they probably just gaslighting her, telling her, no, you know, you okay. And they still just giving her substances, trying to make her zone out and not pay attention. But it's like she will always go back to being very knowledgeable. Now this main man is also somebody who has a street life. Okay, he does the street stuff. Okay, he also plans the excursions, like he go pick it up and bring it back to her, so she ain't got to get out there and do it, honey. And also could be somebody that she was dating. Okay, he's showing up as a companion. I'm thinking this is Ray J. Okay, but then we also see mother showing up here twice. Okay, family, deep rooted siblings that also contradicted and has some contradictory stories here. Okay, that could also be providing into her habit as well. Okay, so give me more about this family. What do we need to know about Whitney's family? Girl, we got a breakup, a sickle, okay, breaches, okay, lies. This is right here is a dangerous card because it's the way she cutting that rose. Like, girl, you don't need no knife like that to cut that rose apart. But it's like breaking up, leaving. Like, I'm separating from you guys, and it's like leaving in a fast type of way. Like leaving because, girl, I need a new beginning. I need a break from this toxic energy, okay? And it's like cutting it off for good. Like when you cut off for good, you cutting off the life source. And girl, a family don't like when the life source leave because they get pissed off about it. Okay, even though they treating you like crap and treating you like an ATM, but you have to cut yourself off from these people. Okay, yeah, because and then we got lock it. At the same time, you cherish these people. Okay, so you end up being very bipolar when you got a toxic family. Okay, it also speaks about happiness, joy, cherishing the moment, tenderness, love, and family again. So it's like a cut. She cut her family off, okay, because of her instincts, okay, because something that's deep rooted here that she's not speaking about or she haven't spoke about. So let's find out what's going on with this deep rooted issue with the family. What's the deep rooted issue with Whitney and her family? What is a deep rooted issue? Okay, so it's the mirror. The mirror came out. It's about mirroring each other. Self-image, relationship, reflecting our wounds, introspectives. Okay, she put on a lot. She put on she had a perspective about her that I don't think was the true her. And Bobby said it. Bobby said Whitney was ghetto. Okay, and we just didn't know it. She said she was hood. Okay, he said him and Whitney was one and the same. So, but it says mirror. It's like there's a lot of wounds here that has not been healed in the family. Okay, they probably just cover it up. Probably don't even put bandages over it because you know families don't even think they wounding you. They think they just, well, we just family. That's just how we talk. Okay, so there's some type of deep wounds here that she had cut herself off from the family. But girl, the family said, no, you can't just cut us off like that, honey. So it seemed that they had came back in. I don't know if they came back in at a family gathering because I see cooking here and comfort. They got back trying to be back comfortable again with her, and that's probably was a big mistake. So let's see what else we need to know about Whitney Houston, her family, and this main man, and her in her last days. Anything else you want to tell us from this deck? The card they want to tell us is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So it seemed like she had issues with loving herself. Okay, and that's how they got her at the end. It's like she was still trying to put up a fight, but it's like she couldn't no more. Okay, it's like just defeated. Okay, not even enough love to fight for yourself. We got romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's one of those type of things that I'm picking up that, you know, she had emotions and feelings towards some things, and maybe she didn't express them or didn't know how to express them, and then she probably used substances to kind of mask them. And so she really didn't explore her feelings truly, because it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Like, they are real. Like, Nobody can tell you to be quiet, go sit down, you crying over nothing. These tears matter. These tears are coming from something. And so I don't know if she's been a child that's been dismissed all her life when it comes to her feelings and her emotions. And so she got to the point that she couldn't take it no more. She had to cut off some people. But then she loved these people as well. So as soon as you think you're cutting them off, they come in, apologize, something, they're not going to do it no more. You let them back in. And then they come in giving substances. This main man giving substances. You really need to clear your energy, but you can't. Because you really think that you're supposed to be around the family just because you were born into it. You didn't pick this family. But, so it just seemed like there was a lot of issues here, deep-rooted issues. And Whitney was one of those artists that they did not show who she really was. They put on a persona, and they kept that persona up for her until they couldn't do it no more. Okay, so that's going to be the reading for Miss Whitney. I hope she's resting in peace, okay, with her daughter. It's sad that you have to say it like that, but I just really wish they finally received the peace that they deserve. Because I definitely, this is one of these artists that I'm always going to love her music. Whenever I hear her music, I'm going to take a moment and think about her. And I miss her. Okay, so period. So that's going to be it for Whitney Houston. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for another one. Talk to you later. Bye.